안녕하세요. Hi, I am Jeff. If you see the profile picture, that's me. I'm Korean and my girlfriend is Indonesian. So she came here in December 2020 in Korea with student visa, which is long-term visa. So she can have self-quarantine, not in a government facility. I am here to share my experience of how to help her prepare her self-quarantine place with you guys. Because maybe one of you guys are planning to come to Korea during this pandemic season, so I hope this can be helpful. First, picking up from the airport. Actually, there are few options. Use your own car, use taxi. You can use public transportations. You can find so many taxi company on Google, but I choose Kakao Taxi because my girlfriend cannot speak Korean. So I ordered for her. I called the company and made the booking. However, if you don't have any friend, actually don't worry about that. You can just directly take a taxi from the airport. Using a taxi can save your time, but it is more expensive. I remember it was about 110 USD. Or you can use public transportation such as a bus or subway. It is cheaper. For the bus to her quarantine place, it is about only 14 USD. But you need to wait more and more. It depends on your schedule, I guess. The bus schedule. I have shared this one on my previous video, so if you haven't checked it, please click the link below. Second, booking COVID test. Find about the COVID test place nearby your quarantine place. For example, my girlfriend was quarantined in Anseongsi, so the search keyword is Anseongsi COVID test place. Choose the one with public medical center and call them hello to make booking. They only ask your name and airplane schedule. Third, find place for her self-quarantine. I have few options. One is sharing my house, but I have to follow strict rule and she has to use a separate place for herself, including the bathroom, food utensil, and everything. So, because it is so complicated, I choose another option that was to find a rent place for my girlfriend. You might find some Airbnb which accepts self-quarantine guests. Or also you can ask the school about how to have self-quarantine in the dormitory. I also heard news about self-quarantine in the hotel, but I don't have detailed information about it, but I guess it is so expensive. Last, I had to prepare some stuff for her, such as sleeping utensils, blanket, pillow, electronic mat, or eating utensils, chopstick, spoon, fork, cooking pan, bowl, knife, cooking oil, electronic pot, other utensils, adapter plug, clothes washing detergents, dishes detergents, tissues, disposable mop for cleaning everywhere. They are all very important stuff because self-quarantine might be so boring. So I also prepared other stuff for my girlfriends like snack, ice cream, eggs, fruit, some Korean side dishes, and soup. And one more so important thing, that is Netflix. Also make sure that that place has Wi-Fi because the government needs to check her GPS during quarantine time. Sometimes I got a call from the government if her GPS couldn't be tracked. I think that's it. All that I can share about preparing for a self-quarantine place. If you follow all I mentioned above, I believe your self-quarantine time would be easier and more comfortable. Government rules will have some change over time. Make sure you find the most updated information. If you have other addition or maybe some question, just drop it in the comments and I will try my best to answer. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.